What is going on, guys? 2.0 here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a lot of Motes of Light in Destiny the Taken King. So I currently have over 5,000 Motes of Light, and I get a lot of comments on my videos asking me how I've managed to do this, and so I thought I would make an updated video on all the ways I use to farm Motes of Light, as there are a bunch of new methods since my last video covering this. So this video will contain a lot of methods to earn Motes of Light, some of which do require expansion packs and others won't, so there should be methods for everyone here. But ultimately, if you want to maximize the amount of motes you earn, having all the DLC is going to give you a lot more ways in which you can do this. So the first method I have for you guys is to do the Prison of Elders. This is a method that has been around since the House of Wolves expansion pack, but it's still a very good way of earning some quick and easy Motes of Light. So if you run the level 28 Prison of Elders back to back every time you finish it, which should only take around about 15 minutes, you will enter the loot room where you have access to 3 chests. Each of these chests has a very good chance of giving you a lot of Motes of Light, so if you put the time into this, you really do start to see them mount up. Next is a method that has been around since day 1 of Destiny, and is still one of the main ways that I get a lot of my Motes of Light, and that is to open a bunch of engrams. Every time you open a blue engram, you have a good chance to get some Motes of Light, so start farming for those engrams and you can bag yourself a lot of Motes of Light from them. This leads me straight into the next method, which is to level up the vendors in the tower, as every time you level these vendors ranks up past rank 3, they will give you a package. This package will always reward you with 4 Motes of Light as well as some additional items, so every time you level up your faction ranks, Crucible, Vanguard, Gunsmith and the Cryptarch, you will be guaranteed to get 4 Motes of Light from the package that they reward you with. Another way you can guarantee yourselves a lot of Motes of Light is by leveling your characters up, as every time you level this XP bar up past rank 40, you are guaranteed to be rewarded with 5 Motes of Light. Leveling this up quickly can be done a number of different ways, some of which are Prison of Elders, which, like I said before, is a brilliant way to farm Motes of Light in the first place. Crucible also levels this up quite quickly, so if you're a fan of PvP, this is a great way to level up and earn those easy 5 motes. And also, completing bounties and turning them in will get you a lot of XP and in turn level you up again. So speaking of doing bounties, the Vanguard and Crucible bounties can also be completed every day and turned in for another quick and easy way to get Motes of Light, as every time you complete each bounty and turn it in, you've got a good chance to get some motes out of them, along with the experience you will gain from completing them, as I have just mentioned before. Another way that anyone can farm a lot of Motes of Light really quickly is to do the public events. Once you complete these, you are either rewarded with 3 or 5 Motes of Light. As you can see here, these motes aren't being rewarded for leveling up, as my XP bar isn't quite at the end yet, but it is worth noting these will give you a fair amount of XP as well towards another 5 from leveling up. So it's like one big cycle, and if you do these back to back for a while, you really can get a lot of motes out of it. I will leave a link in the description to a website that tells you when and where the next public events will be spawning for those who are struggling to find them. Other materials can also be traded with certain vendors in the tower for Motes of Light. For example, the Speaker will take old Ascendant materials earned from doing the old raids in exchange for motes. So I tend to quickly run the Crota's End raid every week, as it only takes around 30 minutes to solo it now, and you can get a lot of Ascendant materials to exchange with the Speaker for motes. I did also have a lot of these materials built up, and so when I went to trade them in, I ended up getting myself around 300 Motes of Light from them. Xur will also trade you strange coins for Motes of Light. I do also have a video on how I farm strange coins, so if you would like to see that, I will have a link on screen now and in the description as well. And lastly, you can be rewarded with Motes of Light for completing strikes as well as Crucible matches. So if you're someone that likes to play back-to-back strikes or play a lot of Crucible, your end of match rewards do have a chance of granting you some Motes of Light. So if you feel like playing either of these, you will be earning some more motes whilst doing so. So I hope this helps you guys out and lets you know how I managed to farm so many Motes of Light, as they are currently used now more than they have ever been used in Destiny. They're used for infusion, leveling up your gear, even buying things from certain vendors in the tower. So this should help you guys maximize the amount of Motes of Light you earn each week. But that is going to bring us to the end of the video, guys. So if you did enjoy it or learn something new, please leave a like, because it really does help me out. Subscribe if you're new around here, as I do upload daily Destiny videos. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.